Yo, people, it's Lintz. It's a Thursday, so I'm back at it again. You know how I do. This week is not a proper video, sadly, and I know sometimes I don't do proper videos, but sometimes I do, believe it or not. I just need to get something off my chest this week, people. People, and this is going to sound like a rant video, but the way I come across, I don't think it is. This is just an information update. There's people who say they don't like my music, yet they're blazing it. They they're playing it, which don't make sense to me. If you don't like something, a certain type of music or a certain artist, why are you playing them all the time? And as you can see, I've not combed my hair this morning, but I don't care. But yeah, people say they don't like a certain artist, yet they're playing their tunes. I seriously don't get it. And I, I, I get that certain people, not everyone's gonna like my music, but that's the name of the game. It's some people are gonna like the tunes, some people ain't. Some people are gonna only like certain tunes of yours, but not all of them, innit? I get that. But when you say, oh, my tunes are rubbish, my tunes are this, my tunes are that, yet you're playing them, that does not make sense to me. That does not make sense to me. Why play something that you don't think is good? And it just doesn't make sense for me. And yet, they're, they're quoting bars as well from the tunes. Yet they say they don't like my tune. I don't get it. I seriously don't get it. Like, I think I've said this in a previous video, but if I haven't, I'll say it now. I don't. The way I am at the moment and the way I've always been, I don't. And this is gonna sound weird. I don't do my music to get hundreds of likes and hundreds of shares. Now, that's not the way I do my music because I'm not. I'm not. I do record my own tunes, but I don't class myself as an artist yet. I am an artist in a way, but because music is an art form, but I don't call myself big or anything because I'm not. So how can certain people say they don't like my music, yet they quote bars from my tunes and they're playing my tunes? I seriously don't get it, to be honest with you. And I'm trying to not make this a rant video, but I just want to inform people. If you don't like something, that's fine. But the way I see it, and this is an old school phrase because I am pretty old. This is an old school phrase. If you don't have something nice to say, don't open your mouth. That's not the way it goes, but if it goes basically, if you don't have something to say nice to say, don't say nothing at all. So that's what I'm trying to say. Don't try and put people down because when I record my tunes, when I release them, I'm releasing a part of me, and sometimes that part of me, and always in the best frame of mind, as you may know, but don't. There's positive criticism, and then there's trying to put people down. I don't mind the positive criticism because you're giving me positive feedback on how I can improve my presentation, my lyrics, and stuff like that. But when you're just trying to take man down, nah, sir. I don't know. I said at the start of this video, I'm just informing people. When people release tunes, they're releasing a part of themselves. they're letting the world see a part of them that the world may not see, because some people know. Sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes, not all the time, I do put on a front, and then I release a tune to tell people how I truly feel in it. So I'm not trying to prove points by releasing tunes. I'm doing. I've been writing tunes for years, to be honest with you, and it was a way to cope, and then it became my everyday. I'm always writing tunes. I've got. Yes, I'm not in the studio all the time, but I've got enough tunes just sat there, fam. And if you don't believe me, go through my books, fam. I've got tunes just sat there, fam. And when it comes to the time where it's suitable for me to release them tunes, I'll ring up one of my people that I know. I'll book a little studio session, and then I'll drop that tune. But until that day comes, they will stay in my notebooks, which are all over the place, to be honest with you. I think it's a bit of a mess, so I can't show you at the moment, but yeah. When I release my music, I release a part of me. I let the world into my head. And there's tunes that people drag up from a year and a half, 2 years ago, and they tried to put me down through that because of them tunes. Yet that's how I felt at the time. So how can you, like I said before, there's positive criticism, and then there's just trying to put people down. If you're gonna give criticism, try and make it positive, because if you're just gonna put people down, they ain't gonna listen to you. But if they see it as you're coming away trying to get across positive criticism, no matter how big-headed they are, they're gonna listen. There's a difference between positive criticism and putting people down. But that's this week's video. I've gone on for 7.5 minutes. People, Lintz is out. She's got me tripping. You're done now. Team Red's head with the best team in the league. Lintz is out. You're done now.